What God has joined together, let no man put asunder. But at this point, I don't even know whether it's asunder that they are going to put inside or they are trying to add both pepper in the already finished wedding. Uh, so it's now for them to start living their married life, their marriage. Anyway, guys, like I said again, what God has joined together, let no man put asunder. You guys, I bring you guys the tutori from the book of Deacon Famous and his wife and ex-wife. The recent happening. Fawunyash was exposed. Now, before I go more into detailing about the Fawunyash that was exposed, my question is, did Deacon Famous actually lie to us when he said, for those who follow me here, I shared a video where Deacon Famous explained to us how him and his wife, Faith, met themselves. Okay? When he told us how he met his wife, Faith, he shared that he met his wife after he reacted on Shatewale's video. Na him Faith run inside DM go tell am say, bobo oma, fine man, cutie odogu parara. But at this point, I don't think he's odogu parara with all the news I'm hearing so far. Hold it there. So, Odogu Parara, I saw what you said about my country. I love everything you said. Do you know what? Whenever you're coming to Ghana, trust me, I'm gonna host you. I'm gonna host you in a public place. I'm gonna, help you this. Then before you know it, Ghana have a plan to go to Ghana. Then when he now went to Ghana, that is what he told us. So from all indication right now, the whole story is totally different something. According to what is out there from a popular blogger, CutiesJulius, okay, according to her, she said that Deaconess Famous had already engaged the ex-girlfriend, who is Ada Uli. No wonder that girl was, praising God, singing, doing all those time, and people were dragging her. Now, the whole details is that, according to the news, I think 2023 he has already, him and the girl was still dating and he have already engaged her. Even you people already know Brent Jota was also among the people that were hailing him when he was marrying Faith, his present wife right now. So Brent Jota was also aware of the engagement that he had with Adauli. Adauli was one of the persons that were with him when he had nothing. Their early beginning in the content creation and actor, celebrity lifestyle and all these things. This girl stood by him. That is not where the problem lies right now. The problem is that the whole news is that during the time that Adauli and the Connect family was still dating, until the Connect family now took his leg and went to Moses Bliss wedding. That is where he now jam Faith. Hey, when he now see Faith now capture his heart. You capture my heart. Hey. He now captured his heart. And then when he now captured his heart, then the correspondent now came back and be doing some kukere. That is one thing with this type of men that can never open up to speak out when they can no longer stay with you. They will just hold you down. He was not doing kukere, eating and be cleaning mouth, shining mouth. That is how, before you know it, they now, him and Dada Uli now broke up. Then before you know it, the next thing is that him don't go wed, who? Don't go wed, what did they call him? Faith. Now you do this one. Faith, when the correspondents come to you, did he ask, Oga, do you have a girlfriend? Do you have anyone you have suffered with? Anyway, we women, we know the send for those ones, as long as him is declaring his love. I love the standard and the way that Ada Uli went about all these things. She doesn't even care less. All the people dragging her, she no send on her. That is not it. So, I personally have been noticing the cold movement between, if you guys recall back, the Connect Famous and Ekene Umenwa are besties. They are best friends. They are good friends. And if you guys can recall back, during Ekene Umenwa's wedding, the Connect Famous surprised him with the presence of Moses Bliss, and that shattered everywhere. Like, she was so happy seeing Moses Bliss and everything. So during this wedding of the Connect Famous, I was noticing the cold movement between Ekene Umenwa and the Connect Famous, because Economic is someone that will continue to consistently be posting the Connect Famous and be saying, oh, we can't wait that day, we know, be giving us updates, but she didn't do all of this until right now that CutiesJulius now tell us now they have unfollowed each other. Why did they unfollow each other? According to the news out there, they said that Deaconess famous you guys remember, I think it was during this month of March, Adauli celebrated her birthday, and Ekene Omenwa wish Adauli, who is the ex-girlfriend of Deaconess Famous, he now celebrated her on her page and wish her well. Then they say that Deaconess Famous now pick offense, so that according to them, saying our faith to tell Deaconess Famous, I don't know the people saying this thing. Are you people there? Me, I'm just saying what they said though. That faith now tell Deaconess Famous, how can your best friend be friend with your ex? How can she be celebrating your ex in her page? Then they now say the Connect Famous now pick offense, so now go and call now go and call Ekene Umenwa to tell Ekene Umenwa, how is it possible for you to be celebrating my ex? Why did you do this? Why did you that? They say one thing led to the other. The conversation now get hot and hot and hot and hot. Before you know it, they now came on social media and follow each other. That is very, very childish. Another childish thing there is that the Connect Famous, are you not wise? Why is it that you want people to inherit enemy? How can you be having enemy with somebody and you expect the other person to be enemy with the person? Ada Uli and Ekene Umenwa has been friends. They have known each other. Okay, so because you and her is no longer doing together or no longer in relationship, does not warrant her to now have enmity with Ada Uli or disconnect everything with her. That is not wise. That is not maturity. Honestly, that is last thing that I can do to in any way in life. Be you anybody, don't inherit anybody's enemy. No matter how close you and that person are, that is just the thing. And I believe that Ekene Umenwa took the right choice by doing that, by not inheriting any enemy. Besides, Ada Uli fine, Kwano, she's a fine girl. So you guys, the video of Ada Uli and the Transformers has been trending on social media during the time that Adaoli was, happy, celebrating and appreciating the people who surprised her on the engagement. That is to say, you say now true. That is how the Transformers did it. The real actual thing is that why will he be having two women? He did not tell them, and he was not going for Faith. He left Faith after he don't finish with Adauli. Chai, Adauli, hang on there, my girl. God will be the right man for you that will knock on your door. That is not the only thing. They had to say maybe it's because of interest, now that men are being more intentional, they are going for more quality. You had him, one of his videos, he said that, according to the Connect family, he said that what he saw in his wife mostly is peace. You don't even talk, I love him, oh. Are you even sure this guy have iota of love towards this woman? Anyway, they say his marriage is not only all about love. Okay, let me don't go and be judging, but from his words, let me continue to analyze. He said it's because of peace. He just see her and see peace. That he didn't even know that the woman is fine. That means he don't even know if the woman where he date is fine. Until afterwards, when he and don't begin they go the journey now. That is when he discover say even self the woman self fine. That means he went for interest, because according to what is out there, they say that the lady is based in US. How true? I don't know. If you're a Ghanaian and you know her, you can let me know in the comment section. That your sister. Now that is not the only one. The another one that they said the Connect famous is big problem. Oh, the person that sold their clothes, they bury. I've used to see this Berry so much. She sells most celebrity clothes. Even Ekene Umenwa. In fact, she's the one that does most of Ekene Umenwa's dress. So Berry was the person that sold some of the dresses that the Connect famous wife used in her wedding, tradition and court wedding and all that. So according to the news, they said that they gave her clothes in dying minutes. That is, they have wedding on 15th. They gave her clothes on the 10th. So she was unable to finish it. She hasn't finished it, and then they said that Faith would not told and start crying and not told the Connect famous that Berry has not finished her clothes. So then they now say the Connect famous now rush with boys to Berry shop and start forming big boy and dragging, and you almost want to blind the lady's eye, where you almost want to fling things and hit her and do this and assault her. They said, thank God, said the girl did not even go and report her, sue her for assault. That is it. And during that time, he hasn't even paid her shishi for the dress that she has made for them. but the girl still released the clothes for them that they had to use for the wedding and all that. Now Adawuli, if you dey see all those things, that is to tell you say God remove actually a burden for you. Every disappointment is a blessing. It's not your own. It's not your own. Your right man will come now that he has already chosen the one that captured his heart immediately. How many months did Moses Bliss did wedding? How many months does it take? Na, she and Faith, pam pam pam. It's good though. I'm not saying it's bad though, because men that are serious will just be serious. Will say men that are serious that want to really marry you will continue to say, I want to marry you. Acharugo, I want to marry you. I don't want to waste time. Talk more of the one that they say is based in US. That is to tell you, say, to get US visa is not easy. So, with the woman now, you go feel if she return back, you will now apply for the husband and invite her. Before you know it, the correspondent will not get visa. Besides, he's looking for a woman that will be able to take care of. So, the statement he made before, he said, it's best you give your children a best wife rather than a beautiful woman. The woman, even all that this guy always talk about his wife, he have never said something pertaining to love, reflection of love. I actually love her. He's always saying things out of interest, other kind of interest. Anyways, people are dragging Faith. People should leave Faith. Everything that is happening here is not Faith's fault. It's who fault? Is the famous fault. He has Ojuko Koro. He has a big eyes. He knows why he's pursuing Faith. If truly that the girl is based in US, that means he's going there for interest. Obviously, he's going there for one or two. You guys, you and I already know why. So he's also went in there for according to next season, he said he wanted to trade. He wanted to be like Moses Bliss. He don't know, say all fingers are not equal. Glory are not the same. Okay, destinies are not the same. That is the two thing. Even though he's trading now, obviously, in a negative aspect. That is the thing. I hope he just take care of our Ghanaian sister, Faith. I heard, because I know one thing for sure, that according to what I've read so far, they said Ghanaian women, they can take you, they can tolerate you, they can't, but they have their limits. If you do nonsense, they will tell you no, and they will serve you documents, which is divorce. So it's not like Nigerian women who will stay in perpetual suffer. They will continue to suffer it because of what society will say. Okay, because of what I've learned so far, that the law favors the women in Ghana. So if Goddess Famous do anything she, I'm definitely sure that Faith is not gonna take the she from him. Okay, he's definitely gonna treat his fuck up. So people should be coming down. It's good. Their union is already blessed. That is just the thing. Let's just let them be. Abio, it's his business. Whatever he wants, let him say. If you like, what we know is that let him take care of his wife and his family. Okay? Besides, he has already reacted and telling you guys that what God has joined together, let no man put asunder. That is his reaction today to all the whole trending news. That is the whole news about our Ghanaian sister and the husband though. My own be say the cornet must no fall our hand. As you go Ghana, go pick her. Make sure you protect her, love her, trust her, and what? And respect her, and do not cheat on her. You are the one that was making that promises. That means you know your weak point. You were making the promises, shout it that you will never cheat on her. Just make sure you keep to all those ones. That is my own. As for any other thing, I wish you people all the best in your marriage. I rest my case, so all that I've said here, allegedly, all came from a CutiesJulius blog. I don't know. I'm not living with them. Me, I wish them all the best in their union. Okay.